Hey everyone, so I just wanted to do a quick check-in to let you know how I'm doing and what the weight loss has been like. I did go color my hair, so blonde. I'm enjoying it, it's fun. I called it my I lost 20 pounds, reward or whatever, because it definitely was a process. But it was fun. So anyhow, I'm going to make this short. I actually I was going to do, today would have been my last injection day. But I found myself about 4 days ago starting to get really hungry. And I mean, like, this is my fourth round. I know what I should be feeling like, and I was getting really, really hungry, and I thought, what's going on? I mean, I've lost a lot of weight. Maybe I need to change my dose. I tried adjusting my dose, and that wasn't helping. I was just really hungry. I was eating a little bit more. I wasn't gaining anything, but I was just really, really hungry. So I think what has happened is either, because I'm at the end of the 3 weeks here, is that either my HCG has kind of lost its potency, which I could go buy a pregnancy test and test it, but I really just don't want to have to spend the money because it's only like 3 injections, right, that I had to go. Or I hit immunity. I know the first 2 to 3 weeks I forgot to skip a day because I've always just done short rounds before. I've always just done 3-week rounds. So I forgot to skip a day, and I think that was the main problem, is that maybe I've built up an immunity and it's just not working anymore. Because honestly, I just really started feeling like, I really need to eat more. So I did not inject yesterday. Because of that, I decided to go ahead and go into my 3 days of still following P2 without the injections, because, I don't want to start losing normal fat and just gaining that right back. So I've lost in total almost, I'm 148.6. So I've lost 21.4 pounds in 5 weeks. I'll take it, I'm really happy with that. My LIW is actually 148.8. Since that last injection, I have lost another 0.2. I've been staying still and steady, so that's good. Yesterday, actually, I totally expected to wake up this morning and gain, because yesterday I was just so hungry. I couldn't help it. Like, I really, and so I, taking bites of my kids' food here and there, just, because I ate all my food and now I'm, still hungry. So I really expected to wake up and gain, and I didn't, which to me tells me that the HCG is really working its way out of my system, or already has, because I still stayed very, very low in calories. But I didn't, I went over 500. So, if the HCG was still kind of really working around in there, I feel like I would have gained, and I didn't, or at least that's my philosophy. So I think I made the right decision in going ahead to P3. My ultimate goal weight is 135. So I'm very, very close, and it was really, really tempting to actually extend this round to try and get there, but I just don't think it's healthy or safe for me, especially with my health concerns. The calcium, the lack of dairy and calcium-rich foods in this diet is definitely starting to catch up with me, and I'm starting to get those symptoms that I get when I'm hypocalcemic. And I've had to up some of my calcium pills. So I think it's a good idea to go ahead and go to P3 so I can reintroduce the dairy. I don't really have a problem with dairy, so I can reintroduce it pretty quickly, and bump that calcium up, which should help with any calcium symptoms. A lot of people don't know that low calcium is not just like something that would affect your bones or whatever. If you have, chronic, slightly low calcium, yeah, it's going to affect you with your bone health overall. But acute low calcium or hypocalcemia, like I have, has a whole host of other issues. It causes muscle cramps and spasms. It can cause numbness and tingling. It can cause your esophagus to spasm and close up if it gets too bad. Facial tics. It's serious stuff. So I have pretty routinely throughout my 5 weeks, I've folded in the Fage Greek yogurt instead of fruit a lot of times, just to get that calcium bump, because I've really needed it. So anyhow, that's my update. I will do, I've got pictures from my last 3 rounds like that I took from like the end of the round or whatever. So I'll try and see if I can't get another picture done and measurements and final like total weight loss, and do like a really quick video, because I know people love those videos, and I'd like to see too. It'd be interesting. I have that Time Hop app, and I'll see stuff show up from like 2 years ago, which is when I started this whole thing, and I'll be like, wow, I did not know I looked like that. You know, I think like a lot of people, they have that like disorder where they look in the mirror and they feel like they look a lot worse than they really do. And I feel like I've always had the opposite, where I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh yeah, you look so good. And then I look back at pictures and I'm like, wow, why did no one tell me? So I have like the reversed, whatever that is, body disorder problem, which I guess isn't that bad, right? Like I look at myself and I feel good about myself, but I want to like look back at pictures and feel good about myself too. And I want to be healthy. So anyways, that's my update. That's what's going on with me. The kids are awake and crazy, so I'm going to run back to them. But I'll talk to you soon. Bye.